everyone, and welcome to the GroomsMen channel. This is Scott again. So, I told you I had some exciting stuff. I know I don't have as much growth as I usually do, but that's because I got a little overexcited and a little giddy when I first got something in the mail, and I had to use it. So, what am I going to be using on camera today to shave with? That's right. I'm going to be using a knife. I'm going to use a knife, kind of like a straight razor. This thing is so sharp, I've shaved with it already, that it can shave you, all right? So, I know, I'm going to use a knife. You've never seen anything like it, I promise. It's going to be good. We're going to be using some Kaizen that was given to me by JD from A&E Shave. I do have the matching splash, which I'm almost out of. Right here, I have the matching splash to go with it. I've had this for a couple years now. Finally about to kill it. But I figured I needed to do something different with this shave, right? So I told you there was something big coming. And yeah, I got the knife finally in the mail. It's a shaving knife. It's something new, something out of China. It's made by Colorlamb. I'm debating whether I'm going to post this to the groups or not, just because this is something so different. I don't think anyone's done a review on this yet, this shaving knife. And yeah, it's cool. It's incredible. I've used it already. Believe it or not, I guess without further ado, let's get into it. So, how do you open this first? You see there's a button right here. And you're probably thinking, man, that is a thick knife. It is. It's a thick boy. But what happens if it's not actually a knife? It does look like it, doesn't it? I mean, you look at the profile, that definitely looks like a knife. But it's not. Colorlamb is a new company out of China through AliExpress that has made a folding razor. So, do you shave like this? No. You see this little... So, that's button actually to tense it out. There's a little bit of wobble in it, but it's... this leads itself like this to pinch and use. But then there's a little button right here on the top that you push and look, and then it locks back in. So you actually have a single edge half DE blade that's magnetic, and it's made by Colorlamb. This thing's about 20 bucks. I have used it, but I'm going to use it on camera with you guys. I got it. I was so excited. I literally shaved 2 days in a row, and I never do that. And I try to at least have some growth. So I think I'm on 3 days growth now. So that you can see it do its work. And it is magnetic, so the top, you just pop it off like that, and you can see there's 2 magnets in there. And the tolerance on this, where it's cut out in here to fit the half DE, accounts for it being snapped, so the blade's being snapped on it. It does come with its own. I didn't try them because they're Chinese blades. They're probably not worth a crap. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But I do have a half a perma-sharp here. You know, if you want to see, perma-sharp half. And then you literally just place it in here and you line it up, and you can see it fits right in there just like that. It's magnetic. It holds it really good. It's very good on the tolerances. If you look, it's really tight in there, and then this literally just snaps back on it, and there you go. You have your half DE. The gap on this isn't that big. If you look, you can see it there. It's not a very big gap, so it's not overly aggressive. But let's get wetted up. I just got out of the shower. Let's go ahead and get this done, all right? So I'm using Kaizen by A&E, and I'm using my Best Badger brush from Razor Pouring, which just had a banging sale. They're 25% off site-wide. Hopefully you guys got in on that. I just got in and ordering some 1977, and of course the 1988 from them. So looking forward to the 1977 because I've been told it's out there, it's outrageous, it's crazy smelling. I'm all about crazy smelling, man. I just bought some Dracoir Noir. I just bought Tommy Bahama Deep Blue. I just bought some Dolce Cabana Light Blue Intense. So I bought like 4 different fragrances, and there's another one too. So let's get wetted up here. So yeah, we did a lot of holiday shopping and just shopping in general for ourselves over the little bit here. So I'm wetted up. Now let's get the brush, get lathered up, and see how she goes. It is, I have actually giveaway to give away with this, not today, but probably the next video, when I review the other razors that I got from AliExpress. It's AliExpress is where this one came from. All right, there you go. So let's get the razor, wet it up, and then you can see how she works. So the angle on this is a predefined angle. It's really easy to find. And I, especially in the upstroke, found this very helpful. But other than that, this is a wide, heavy razor. You don't have to push. Just let the razor do the work. And look, you can see how she goes through 3 days with a single blade. No drag. This could be an everyday shaver. I am fully intending this. It rinses out super easy. It has really deep channels on the bottom of this. I just gave it a simple under there. And you can see that the channels are pretty much clear already. So that gap is big enough that it meets with the channels as soon as it starts there. So it doesn't get clogged up real easy. And as you can see, it just, for being a half DE, it's very mild. It shaves very, very good. 3 days, no drag. I mean, yeah, granted it's a new Parmesan. But yeah, if you guys want to see this in multiple days, I'm talking like, you know, my typical where you see me is like 10 days growth shading. Be more than happy to do it. As you can see, it's handling this no problem. Super excited, man. When this thing showed up, because I seen someone posted a thing about it. They're like, "Yeah, that's an interesting razor," and you're right, it is an interesting razor. But I mean, it's very mild. It has good. The slope on that is like perfect. It's not overly. Because one thing I found with these heads like this, if they have too much of an angle here on this part, they tend to suction cup and drag a lot. And like you can feel it pull in your skin and suction cupping to it. That was one of the initial things I found with like the proof razor. But this has a narrow enough head that it doesn't. Like the head doesn't suction to the skin at all. So it's great. I think it's aluminum or zinc or something along those lines. Because if it were any form of brass, this thing would be really heavy. And I mean, it has good heft to it, but like literally to pack it up, you swivel the head down, you close it, and just like that, she's closed. And that's the blade and all in there. You want to open it, you push her down, it locks, just like that. You're back to shaving, you know? So it is an interesting razor. It's a fun razor. I like it, you know, it's got the fidget stuff built into it and whatever you want to say, but it shaves super nice. It's a super smooth shaver, and I think I cut myself on my chin as I usually do on video. It's not a Scott video unless it has blood in it, right? But I mean, as you can see, that's the result. Now I missed some spots there, but that's the result of the first pass right there. That's why we're always a 2-passer, right? I'm gonna clean this up real quick. And over here, and then we'll get readied up again and get the second pass done. So how's everyone doing? Was Thanksgiving good for everyone? We ended up not going to Thanksgiving because of the crap weather. Michigan area and all the way down through where we would have drove got smoked with snow, and 600 miles of driving in crappy snow would have been really fun, you know. So oh, had to add a little bit of water to the brush. Okay, and remember, when it comes to lather, do what's best for you, man. I like a little runny, little slick. I don't sit here and try to get that yogurt consistency. And here you go. See on this upswing, that hole right there, man, that makes a super nice, like, just way to hold it for doing against the grain. There you go. There's almost done already. So I just wanted to do this a quick shave. Show you this really cool razor. No, this is not the one I'm giving away. And like I said, the next video is where I'll talk about that one. I suppose I could show you all the one. It's another AliExpress razor. It's an aluminum 3-piece tech type razor. I have 3 razors that I'm gonna be, but 2, after I ordered them, I was skeptical. I'm like, shoot, I think I bought 2 of the same. And once they showed up, I went, shoot, I bought 2 of the same, which is okay. That's right. I don't have no beef with it. So, my thoughts. I really like this razor. It's got this coolness factor to it, man. And I mean, do I need to say more? I mean, do I need to say more? I mean, come on. And then I want to open it. You push here, and it just pivots. And if you watch here, see how it locks itself back up. And that's it. That's all there is to that, man. It's a good head. It's efficient. It's very mild, so there's no blade drag. There's nothing crazy. I mean, obviously, if you use a different kind of thing, and maybe at 10 days growth there is, but there you go. There's a 2-pass with it, with the Colorlamb Foldable SEDE half blade razor. And I mean, cleanup on this is pretty easy. So if you don't want to stick your finger, like once there's a blade in there, you do not want to be prying that up because you'll be cutting yourself. But if you look here on the back of it, you see these little tabs here. You could just put your finger there on the side of it. And it has 2 sets of magnets on the top and bottom. This is to hold that on separate. And the magnets on the bottom are tough enough that they hold the half DE in here. So now this is the thing that I found where you could cut the heck out of yourself trying to get that out. But what I do is I flip the guard, put it under like that, put it under the blade and prop it out. And then you can just back it off the back there like that. Because if not, you're gonna cut the crap out of yourself because its tolerances are so tight on it that it holds that blade in there real good. So again, to get that blade out, once it's in there like this, is just flip this, take it, put it under the blade and just pop it up like that. And just like that, you don't gotta worry about cutting the crap out of yourself, right? So, but then, yeah, store it, give it a good rinse and clean. You just first fold the head down like that, and then, ta-da, just like that. Foldable safety razor. How is that? All right. So everyone, thank you for joining me. It's always in the name of science. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, share this with your friends, and you can find that razor for about 20 bucks, Colorlamb on AliExpress. It showed up to my house in about 2 weeks. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.